Be putting this on the live stream, YouTube. Okay. And start the recording. All right, the court is calling cause number 2020 DCM 5998. This is a hearing on a petition filed by the Attorney General's Office, a suit affecting parent-child relationship. Parties in this case are Luis Linares and Blanca Rodriguez. There appears to be one minor child before the court. Let the record reflect that this matter was scheduled for a final hearing today, April 6th, at 8 o'clock. At this time that the case is being called, Mr. Luis Linares is not present. The return on file indicates that he was served with citation, having been served back on December the 12th of last year, 2020. Mr. Linares is not present, and he has not filed a response to the petition. At this time, the case is being called. We're going to go ahead and proceed on the basis of a default against Mr. Linares. This is being live streamed on the YouTube channel. That is to comply with the Texas rules, Texas Constitution, that we have to keep our court to the public. However, as soon as this hearing is concluded, that live stream will be taken off the YouTube channel. My name is Antonio Rodriguez. I am the Associate Judge for the Title 40 Court here in El Paso, Texas. We are appearing on this Zoom application since we cannot appear in court due to the current pandemic crisis that's going on in our community. However, the Court of Administration, the Supreme Court of the State of Texas, and the local Council of Judges have permitted us to conduct our hearings remotely, and we're doing so on this Zoom application. Further recording of the proceedings here today is being maintained by the computer system, and that is the official record of the proceedings here today. I'll ask parties to conduct themselves accordingly as if we're in court. Please do not speak over each other because sometimes the audio portion may not work as well as it normally does. Okay. All that being said, then that is our standard proceedings in every case. And this time, I'll ask Mr. Hargis to make an announcement on this matter. Mr. Hargis, where are we?
Morning, Your Honor. John Hirsch for the Attorney General Child Support Division. I'd like to proceed with the default hearing.
Okay. And Ms. Rodriguez, are you ready to proceed today, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll ask you to please raise your right hand so I can swear you in. Ma'am, do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, go ahead, Mr. Hargis.
Your Honor, the state offers what has been marked for identification purposes as State's Exhibit Number 1. It's a verification of an employment letter on this case for regarding Mr. Linares' employment. I have submitted this exhibit through the email to your email address, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I am bringing it up on my email. Okay. Here we go. Okay. It took a while for the email to get through. All right, I do see that the verification of employment letter states Exhibit 1, verification of employment, and Mr. Linares is employed. Western States Fire Protection Company. It shows his income. This verification of employment is dated October 22nd, 2020. I'll go ahead and admit the verification of employment letter. All right, go ahead, Mr. Hargis.
The state calls Ms. Rodriguez.
All right, go ahead. She's been sworn in.
Ms. Rodriguez, please state your full name.
Blanca Rodriguez.
And what's the name of your child?
America Linares.
And your child's age?
She's 10 years old.
In the name of the father,
Luis Linares.
are you and the father married?
Yes.
And when did you get married?
October 10, 2010.
And was the child born during this marriage?
Yes.
And who does the child live with?
With myself.
And who makes the day-to-day decisions for the child?
I do.
What kind of relationship does Mr. Linares have with your child?
Good relationship.
Does he
Every once every 2 weeks.
he's expressing it the child?
I'm sorry?
Has he expressed interest in co-parenting y'all's child?
Sometimes, yes.
Very well. Has there been any family violence
No,
that you by him?
no, sir.
Okay. With joining Mr. Linares in making large decisions regarding your child's health, education, welfare?
Yes.
Are you okay with the standard which would allow him to have visitation, however you two mutually agree in advance, or if no agreement, it'd be the first, third, and fifth weekend of each month, beginning on Friday evenings and ending on Sunday evenings?
It's gonna be a mutual.
Okay.
Thank you.
And are you okay in El Paso County and the surrounding touching contiguous counties?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you have health insurance available for your child?
I'm sorry?
What kind of health insurance do you have for your child?
Medicaid?
And do you have health insurance employment for your child?
No, sir.
You have health insurance available for your child through any other source?
No, sir.
Since y'all, when did y'all separate?
It was January 5th, back in 2016.
And since that time, has he helped provide support for the child in the form of money or buying other items that are necessary for the child?
No, sir.
Okay. And to for retroactive child support?
Yes.
Okay. No further questions. State rest.
All right. Just to be clear, Ms. Rodriguez, are you still married to Mr. Linares?
Yes.
Nobody has filed a petition for divorce?
We did back in 2018, but it was never concluded.
Okay. So that divorce action was either dismissed or,
It was dismissed.
okay. Okay. Do you know Mr. Linares has any other children under 18?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. When was the last time that Mr. Linares visited with America?
I would say 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hargis, any other questions for Ms. Rodriguez?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, based on the evidence presented here today, I'm going to go ahead and appoint both parties joint managing conservators of the child. Ms. Rodriguez will have the primary possession of the child, so she determines where the child lives at all times. As far as visitation, whatever visitation agreements the parties can make by mutual agreement, there's no problems, no disagreement or any arguments or anything like that. However, if there is no such agreement, then it'll be the standard visitation schedule. Okay.
Okay.
Geographical restriction to El Paso County, Texas. Let me see what else. All right. State's recommendation as far as support obligations, Mr. Vargas.
Your Honor, the state recommends $362 a month of child support beginning May 1st, 2021. And then $100 cash medical support to reimburse the state. The child support is based on the hourly wage at 40 hours a week indicated on the exhibit.
Did you, the medical support, what did you say, Mr. Vargas? It kind of broke up a little bit there.
Oh, Your Honor, it'd be $362 a month for child support and $100 medical support to reimburse the state, both beginning May 1st, 2021.
Okay, $100 on the medical support?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because it still kind of broke up a little bit. Okay. Right. All commencing May 1.
And then the retro child support, if you grant that, Your Honor, I calculated that to be a judgment amount of $17,376 as of today, with the payment $37 a month, also beginning May 1st, 2021.
Okay, I didn't get the payment on the retroactive.
$137 a month.
37. Okay. All right. All right. Court will follow recommendation setting child support, medical support, granting a judgment for retroactive support, and setting payment on that judgment as recommended. All these payments to commence May 1st of this year, 2021, and all payments to be made through the registry of the court through the state disbursement unit. Okay. Does that cover all the issues, Mr. Vargas?
Your Honor, it does. And I'd just like to ask Ms. Rodriguez about submitting the order to the court directly.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Ms. Rodriguez,
Yes, sir.
are you okay if I submit the order to the court so the judge can review and sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Vargas will go ahead and prepare the order, Ms. Rodriguez, and he'll send it to me. Once I receive it, I will sign the order. The order will then be filed with the clerk's office here in El Paso. Copies of the order will be sent to the parties.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, that should be all.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right.
Thank you. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
well, that concludes our hearing for today. Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez, for your participation today. That concludes our hearing. Excuse. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Be safe, be careful.
Thank you.
Let me see Ms. Harkins. Let me see Ms. Kaplan. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to put an agreement on the record, please, Your Honor.
Okay, is Mr. Mr. Marin, is he still in the breakout room?
I believe so.
Okay, let me see if I can bring him out. There he is, Mr. Marin. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close out the breakout room so that'll bring him into the main session.
Thank you, Your Honor.
One, that's an agreed order. All right. Okay, I'll ask parties to unmute their device. Ms. Estrada, if you can unmute your device and talk to you. Thank you, ma'am. And Mr. Marin, I see that you already unmuted. Okay. All right, at this time, the court is calling. I mean, you have to keep the child quiet, please.
I'm sorry.
All right, the court is calling call number 2020 DCM 5547. This is a hearing on a petition filed by the Attorney General's office, a suit affecting parent-child relationship or paternity to establish parent-child relationship. Parties in this case are Patrick Madin and Alma Estrada, who are present before me on the Zoom application. And we are appearing on the Zoom application since we cannot appear in court due to the current pandemic crisis that's going on in our community. However, this matter, so we're proceeding on the Zoom application at this time. This matter is also being live streamed on the YouTube channel. That is to comply with the Texas rules that we have to keep our courts open to the public. However, as soon as this hearing is concluded, that live stream will be taken off the YouTube channel. All right, I understand parties have met with the Assistant Attorney General, Ms. Kaplan. I believe there's an announcement to be made in this case, Ms. Kaplan.
Yes, Your Honor. The parties have reached an agreement in this case. The parties agree for Ms. Alba to make all major parenting decisions regarding the child's health, education, and welfare, also known as sole managing conservatorship. The parties agree that the child can live anywhere without boundaries, known as no geographic restriction. The parties agree to visitation supervised by Ms. Alba with the local guidelines for children under 3 and standard possession order, failing agreement of the parties. The parties further agree to child support of $232 a month. The parties agree to medical support of $60 a month, with Ms. Alba to apply for maintained government insurance for the benefit of the child in this case. The parties agree that the disclosure of their addresses or other personal information would not subject either party to harm, injury, or harassment. In this case, the parties further agree to no retroactive or back child support and just support going forward per Ms. Alba's request, as Mr. Maureen has provided support for the child since the separation.
Okay. All right, let me, the start date for the child support, would that be May 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you say that neither party is asking for non-disclosure or disclosure of both parties?
Neither party is asking for non-disclosure at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, so that means then that the information concerning their addresses and their addresses would be in the court order.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. All right, let me ask both parties then. Before I do that, I think I need to swear them both in. Would you all please raise your right hands so I can swear you in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you very much. All right, I'll ask the parties. First, I'll ask Mr. Marin. Mr. Marin, you heard the agreement as recited by the Attorney General. Is this what you have agreed upon, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Estrada, is this your agreement as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. I haven't heard the parties stipulate on the record with regard to the agreement. The court will approve the agreement, and that will be the order of the court. As far as the submission of the order, Ms. Kaplan, how do you all wish to do that?
Yes, permission to poll the parties regarding that issue.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Ms. Alba, are you okay with me submitting the order directly to the court as recited on the record, or would you like an opportunity to review and sign off prior to the order submission to the court?
You can go ahead and submit it.
And Mr. Maureen, same question. Are you okay with me submitting the order directly to the court as recited on the record, or would you like an opportunity to review and sign off first?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Just go ahead and agree with the court record.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Then Ms. Kaplan will go ahead and prepare the order as we have just stated it on the record. She will send it to me so I can sign it. Once I do receive it, I will sign the order. The order will then be filed with the clerk's office and copies will be sent to the parties. Any questions or anything else that we need to address that we haven't addressed already?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I did have prior to this, they informed us.
Ma'am, you just unmuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay,
Prior to,
well,
they had informed us that I was gonna have to change his last name to Marin.
well, okay, that issue was not addressed. What's the issue? Was that, let's see, did y'all want to change the last name of the child or leave it as it is?
Yes, we wanted to change his last name to Marin.
Okay. Mr. Marin, is that your agreement also?
Yes.
Okay, now, will it be Estrada Marin or Marin Estrada or just Marin?
Just Marin, sir.
Just Marin.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, surname will be changed to Marin. Marin only, not Marin Estrada or any other variation. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Any other questions, Ms. Estrada?
Oh, Your Honor, that's it for me.
All right, very well. All right, I do appreciate you all working out this matter. That will conclude our hearing for today. Parties are free to go at this time. Be careful, be safe out there.
Likewise, Your Honor.
Y'all can log out now. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.